What's up, guys? My name is NiaJanir and I am here for a video. So today we're going to do a long distance do's and don'ts, right? Because for a while now I have been in a long distance relationship with this person. He lives in New York and I live in Virginia. And basically, there has been some key things that we needed to learn for us to keep growing and processing. So I'm here to tell you guys today, okay? Because you know what? I feel like in a lot of YouTube videos, they tell you how their story went, how they met, and our long distance was perfect. But we gonna get in the nitty gritty because let's be real here. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. One, there's no perfect long distance, but there is a certain thing called a lovable relationship, long distance or in your face. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned and we're about to run that video. Being in a long distance relationship, I learned that there is very many things that happens that doesn't happen in relationships that are in your face. So first, communication is key. I don't care if the relationship is in your face, out of your face, on the phone, in the room, across the world, 6 years away, 9 years away. Communication is key. I don't care where you come from. Your communication got to be on point. If you feel some type of way about something, let them know. Now, granted, I am not perfect. That's one thing that I'm still working on. Okay, that is something that I am truly working on. Like, being able to communicate how you feel, what you need to say, without it being an argument is very important for your relationship. Another key thing that you guys need to stay on is trusting. Know that the person you're dealing with, you can trust. If you can't trust them, long distance is probably not the best thing for you guys. Just saying. Because when trust happens, it's basically like me in my situation. So he works and I go to school. I work too, but he works. He has his full-time job and all year round, and I work and I do school all year round. Therefore, when he goes out, I have to be on straight trust. Like, there is no boundary for me to fall and say I don't trust him, because then if I don't, he can attest, I get crazy. And when I say I get crazy, I question things like, oh, so you was here? So what females was you talking to? So what was you doing? So you telling me? And once you get those questions in your head, you can't sit there and say, I could work in this long distance relationship. Now, like I said earlier, I am not perfect. I do some days hop on that bandwagon, but lately, I could toot my own horn real quick. I've been working on it. Another do would be staying in each other's happiness. So what I mean by staying in each other's happiness is basically saying they like it, you love it. Even if you don't like it, just be like, babe, that's what you do. That's your hobby. That's your joy. That's your peace. And trust and believe that will help your relationship. There are things that my man does that I'll be like, hey, if you like it, you love it. And then there's things that I do and he'll be like, all right, Nia, you like it, I love it. And that's how we keep it rocking. Like, you have to come to agree to disagree. Actually, this isn't the last one. This will be the second to last one. So send pictures. Show him what you're doing. Send him random pictures. He needs to send you random stuff. Like, just keep that love. Keep it going. Don't ever feel like it is able to fade. Now, if you want to get a little raunchy, you can send pictures like that. But hey, that's all in your category. That's all in your personal. Me personally, I send random stuff all day. You can ask him. He's probably like, why is she sending me this damn picture? And I'll be like, because I just want you to see what I'm talking about. And honestly, I feel like it's made us a lot better just because, like, there's little stuff that I'll see during the day and I'll take a picture of it and send to him, and he'd be like, dang. And I really feel like he's right there experiencing the same thing with me, you know? Yeah. But last and not least, the do's, go on trips. Take trips to go see that person. Make it a point to plan something. And I'm saying this, the reason why I think this is a little hard is because for me, for instance, I don't make that much money when I'm at school, right? Therefore, me going to see him is like a daggone going to Cancun. Now, granted, we're only 6 hours away, but y'all don't understand when it comes to like long distance relationships, you have to set apart that time to be able to take off those couple of days to see that person. Therefore, if you work salary, you're missing money. You're not missing any money. If you work hourly, let's correct that, you're missing money. You get it, you got it, you boom. Right? So like, it's just kind of like, you make it work for you. In a long distance relationship, I would say there are big don'ts. One being arguing. Like, there's times that me and him go on an argue spree. Like, he gets on my nerves. I'm ready to fight. We battling it out. Like, we throwing blows. But like, genuinely and truly, that puts a strain on our relationship. Like, we've come into the conclusion that like, if we kept arguing, our situation could not go anywhere. It would not grow. We couldn't do anything arguing. So we started communicating. You see how that worked? Yeah. We started communicating. We started telling each other how much like we love each other. We started like evaluating, like, I know you're mad right now, so I'm gonna fall back. And sometimes, you know, you're gonna argue. It's a relationship. Arguing makes you stronger, but arguing consecutively, dead that. Like, dead it straight up. The second don't. We all should know this, but people don't get it. Do's and don'ts. People don't know it. If you don't want your significant other doing something, don't do that something you don't want them to do. Don't be that person that's out and about and all in everybody's face if you don't want your significant other with someone else doing that. You get it? You got it? Like, me personally, there's certain things and certain places I won't go on the spite of that. I know if he was doing that, it'd be dead. It would be a wrap. Nothing. There was nothing you could tell me. Now, granted, the reason why I say this is another don't is because sometimes I know for myself, I value everybody's opinion. And I value my friends, and I value the experience that I have with everybody. And sometimes my friends, because they are single, like to do single stuff. So, you know, we might go out and there might be somebody there and I'm like, ha ha ha. But then I snap quick out of that. Like, if my dude was over here entertaining people, I would dead be mad, blowing his phone up. And what's he gonna say about it? Nothing. So why would I do that to him, knowing I would have an issue with it? So those are like little things that like you have to check yourself when you are in a long distance relationship, because date night is not every night for you guys, and that can become a strain as well. A third don't. And I'm saying this because I do it sometimes, so I'm letting y'all know. Don't do it. Don't put your business on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. If y'all are beefing, don't nobody need to know. Why they need to know your business for? Don't be that person. Do not be that person. Don't be the person that runs and tells the world your issues. Shoot, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've done it. I don't put our information out there per se, but I throw shots. Like, they be like, oh, you subtweeting. Or like, okay, there's a meme. They'd be like, when your man or when your shorty acts like this and you just looking at them, like, I will put the exact thing of what he did in that meme and then post that and be like, Or Instagram got me now with the questions. So I'll be like, so if your significant other did this, how would you react? You putting your business out there. For what? For what? If you got an issue, communicate it. Let him know that's your issue. And work on coming to a better agreement instead of blasting the person on there and then want to have the nerve to say, I didn't do anything. Right? Fourth, don't allow people to get in your head when you're in a long distance relationship. That means family, that means friends, that means significant others' friends, that means people that like you and just don't want you to see you happy with that person because they want to be in your space. Don't let people dictate what you do in your relationship. And that's for people that got a relationship in their face. Like, don't lose something good. I'm trying to think, what did my boyfriend say? He be like, don't let somebody trick you out your spot. Like, point blank, period. If they do something and you're okay with it, don't let somebody come behind you and be like, oh, you know they doing that, right? They could be doing this. If that's what they want to do, that's what they're going to do. If you're okay with them doing that and you've set boundaries in your relationship, stick with those boundaries. Don't allow other people to create boundaries in your situation. Because 9 times out of 10, the people that created them don't got a good situation or ain't even in a situation. You heard? So, like, just keep that in mind. And the fifth one, do not, and I repeat, do not be double standard. In a long distance relationship, y'all are going to come up against a lot of different things. Y'all are going to come up on missing each other, not being able to see each other, not being able to go out on dates, not being able to just be in each other's space all the time. So adding that into a mix of double standards of you being able to do stuff but he can't do stuff, or she can do, or you could do stuff but she can't do this, and it's the same thing. That is like the worst type of situation that you could possibly have in your relationship. A little backstory: I used to date this guy that was in my face, and when I mean in my face, I mean like close in diameters. Like, I could walk to his crib. Basically, I couldn't go out, but he could. I couldn't do this, but he could. I couldn't do that, but he could. So then when I got in my long distance relationship, I started acting the same way to my boyfriend now, talking about, oh, well, I don't really want you going out because I don't even know who you be going with, this, that, and the third. That's where the trust needs to be built in at. Because once you have trust for that person, that double standards will definitely downgrade of the situation of what is going on. You heard? Yeah, guys, that's my 101 do's or don'ts on long distance relationship. I hope you guys got some advice for it. I will put a list up on the screen as I go through the video and stuff, as I edit. And if you want to hear about the tea, you need to stick with me.